好的，上次呢解到什么地方？万应室要去学那个咒语，然后去那个高塔，然后我看那个高塔又要决斗了。先换一套衣服。这可以穿了好像也蛮好看的。任务，这个先去学这个好了。磨苹果要找谁拿？上次是不是已经学会冰冻咒了？好的。然后万应室其实可以直接点这个符号。想那个任务是它在哪里？我的实战指南不会引导我完成这个任务。OK， 它是在那个草药学的教室吧？草药学教室在哪里？它不是在这一块吗？这个吧，温室。
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
好的，触手在哪里？这个吗？取得并使用，我对谁使用？是要去外面使用。
Revelio.
要怎么去外面呢？哎，还是我现在直接就可以用，不行的话再去外面。OK。磨苹果，我身上有磨苹果吗？没有。磨苹果在哪？ 一下。火米村北边有店家，南边有卷轴商店。
Revelio.
装备又拿到一个东西，哦，刚刚的那个。可以点火吗
Incendio. Revelio.
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
啊，没有啊，它这里没有。卷轴商店。北边有店家，火米村。
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
这个应该是这个吧？这么远，从这里看一下这附近有没有箱子。过那个桥的话，就会有一个箱子。下哦。过桥。
Revelio.
这个路也绕太远，为什么不能走这边啊？那个箱子在这里，所以我要往后。
Revelio.
这里面可以去吗？可以。魔法邮件，哎，这个好像那个，就是芭比里面有一集是那个他们要做那个魔杖的那一集，然后这个就是那个柜台。
Revelio.
是不是还有？啊？有看到了。哦，白手套，现在就穿。就好像刚洗完头。
Revelio. Revelio.
还蛮漂亮的耶，这里蛮漂亮的。好的，现在怎么走？沿着这个线，然后走这里啊，走左边。
Revelio.
这里面好多。哦，这里有一个。拿到了，就是它。过那个桥还会有2个。这边，对吗？导航系统乱来。
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
在里面。
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Watch yourself. 金毛菊与毒鹅膏的树。它那个另外一个箱子在外面，是不是？
Lumos. Lumos.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I I can't believe it!
这上面。
Revelio.
跳下去，嘿，跳不下去。
Come on
Lumos.
inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
凌晨开台，现在是清晨，上班，加油！可以砍回放。而且我都有那个写那个
Someone died here.
Aye.
巴
Fortunate,
文
really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of
魔
what's
苹果是
available?
这个，
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
我怎么还没穿
Doors
那个帽
always
子？
open. You
大概开到8点半。220，我还没有学220。确保都是最高等的。OK。
stop by soon.
所以我要去外面找怪了。
Revelio.
它怎么还亮着？哦，没有了。好，白天的很好。是吗？ 先飞去外面再说。门口怎么找？
Revelio.
它里面是有季节吗？之前没有这个树。
Revelio.
去找红色三角形。有怪，什么怪呢？
I dream of making a better world for me.
哈，是人呢，可以不要跟人打吗？哦，看到了。 啊，这里还有是什么？
Fine use of my talents, this.
也是人呢。
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
这个苏拉巫师。那这里是什么？
Who says crime doesn't pay?
我也是
Why,
人。
I'm practically swimming in galleons.
哎呦，
Must be going mad. There's nothing there. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. The Ministry ought to loosen the rein. I would say that Irondale is not.
Finals all finished.
Incendio. Confringo.
You good? Am I supposed to be impressed?
教室喽。
Revelio.
直接用按的。老师，老师，在这。
How wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Wingardium Leviosa. FVQE, FVQE. Oh.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room. You're a natural.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
Forgive me, I was sure you must have been raised in the countryside.
I used to dream of just that. But it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Wingardium Leviosa.
它是可以调高，是不是？不行。它这种感觉没有升起来。 怪了，他没有飘起来，教授。嘿，这什么？地上有魔药瓶。
Wingardium Leviosa.
哦，是用我的那个滑鼠去控制。往前它就会飘起来，往下它就会在地板上。这也太细微了吧！
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
应该没有东西了。接下来要去高塔了吗？要去打怪了。是要去哪里啊？新地方，要用飞的耶。OK， 所以我们可以从这里。
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
我可不想在下面遇到怪物，呵呵。看到了，是吗？没错。我就是那个蝴蝶任务。哎呀，超多的。
Incendio! Accio! Revelio.
嘿，太快了。
Over here.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
好吧，我来了。
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
他没有用。
Quickly now.
我是不是没有实话？哦。
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
靠腰。怎么弄？这样吗？等一下啊。都。记得这边有写。哦，按 F。
Focus to tell us.
Well done.
OK。
Revelio.
Rebellion。然后呢，教授，每一只都要吗？
There must be something. Ramrock said so.
Most gobblers in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
他们都没发现自己的同伴。
Quiet as a grapple, you are. Not quiet enough.
Bring
真是吓死我了！哎，他们的床也太可爱了。那里有一排什么？蓝蓝的。在里面。
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a
Rebellion。在哪里？前面。等一下再过去。最后两只是吗？ 反正肯定是要打一只的吧。
Who's there? Such arrogance.
Revelio. Orders directly from Ranrock.
Wow.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
跟名字有关的东西。
I will draw blood.
黄色。
Deadly.
What's that? Who's there?
Let's get this. Seems you're up. Leviosa.
哎呀，吓死我了！
Revelio.
他走这么慢，他悠哉哎。
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
你先请，
An unlocking charm.
你干嘛？
Very handy.
干嘛？
No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
好的，它里面在冒烟呢。你没有要进去吗，教授 ？Hello， 是我自己要进去吗？
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
那里有三个、四个、三个三角形。
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
我又要自己去了。
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Map change， 不见了。
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
OK， 要去楼下。先喝茶。哦，对了，我刚看了一个影片，就是《哈利波特》还有别款游戏，好像是以前出的。哦，进去了，好可怕啊
Revelio.
第一道试炼，走吧。加油！你可以的。
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
紧张紧张。要不要改一下这个放法？想一下，中间这个应该放中间。然后这个分分站放在跟这个同一个。出发喽！
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
楼下是不是？
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Oh, 围巾来喽！ +3，两个都没有特质。 应该要换战斗装备吗？就是把它换成那个盔甲。看起来比较安全。戴个安全帽。全罩式，很好，我现在很安全。
Revelio.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Something must be different. 有什么不一样？往前走嘛，然后就被打。
Revelio. Revelio.
我觉得有一点可怕。现在打架了吗？
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
OK， 三只。
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Protego! Incendio! Leviosa!
OK， 活下来了。哦，很可怕呢。
These look familiar.
Revelio. Accio.
其实它也可以用走的。 要怎么往那边？
Was it Accio I used before?
我先使用。我要怎么去那边的箱子？怎么样？
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Oh.
The room changes when I move. More statues.
又要打了。
Expelliarmus Incendio!
No way.
Accio Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Defender! Confringo! Accio!
按错了，谢谢。按错了，谢谢。OK。
Not making this easy on me.
Oh.
Revelio.
Accio!
可以弄多过来。要怎么过去？啊！靠！吓死我了！哪里？这里？这个？灯暗了。然后嘞？这东西它有。哦，是不是要用那个啊？我们应该在Leviosa。
Wingardium Leviosa.
嘿，跟我想的不一样。 怎么过去呢？
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
我要从两侧。
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
就是中间那个会断开啊。然后呢？卡关了。
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
可是我再下去的话，我上得来吗？我再下去，我不是上不来吗？好像可以。
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
可是我再走回去，我要怎么？
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
真是贴心的 whisper 啊！
Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
快到家了吗？那里又有一个蛋，是要打架了吧？1、2，存个档好了。1、2、3、4只。 打完了。上不去，哦呦，可怕！
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
有什么不一样？
Revelio. Protego.
Don't like the look of this. What a relief.
What relief. 结束了吧？哦，冲啊！
Another pensive.
Revelio.
打完了，快乐。他这头会看得到路吗？
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Find a way out. 我可以不用，我可以直接。
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
直接按那个传送点。教授 ，Good to see you。我要先换个妆。 要白色的手套了。换一件衣服。可以点天赋了，是吗？哦，有个新的衣服，警官制服。这是什么？警官制服是哪里的？按错了。这个。
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
罗克伍不是那个坏人。
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
我的学业。
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
守得好，完成一个任务，成就任务。这个图也太漂亮了吧！回来了。哎。翻翻岛。又回到那个中间没有床的地方了。
I should ask Serona of the Three Brooms.
I've got spectacular news. The broom break's ready. Stop by the shop when you
新扫把升级啦。
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
这样的宿舍是不是还蛮好的？旁边是窗户，然后后面跟脚下面可以放书，滴滴酱。他们怎么那么小声啊？多了很多新任务。都不做作业啊？下次再做吧。好了，今天的霍格华兹之旅到这边。拜拜。